Let me explain the Dodge Challenger Black Ghost to you. Most of you probably know the Black Ghost because of this car right here, but there's a whole backstory to it. So the original Black Ghost was a 1970 Dodge Challenger RTSE. That's a lot of letters. But this car was owned by this guy right here. His name was Godfrey Qualls. So he lived in Detroit and he had this 1970 Dodge Challenger, this one you see right here. And what did people used to do back in the day in Detroit? They used to drag race and race cars. So he used to go out and race these cars, and basically he was giving out belt. They said he was whooping everybody from Corvettes to Camaros to Pontiacs or whatever else they had back in the day. So after beating these cars in drag races, he would just disappear. And that's where the name Black Ghost came from. But a little more about Godfrey Qualls, he was a U.S. veteran. But a little bit more information about Godfrey, he later became a police officer. So yeah, basically he was drag racing at night and he was a police officer by day. So technically he could have beat you at night in a drag race and then the next day pulled you over for speeding. But people say he would never pull nobody over for speeding. But after these drag races, he would go home and park the car and leave the car parked for like months on end. The car would end up being parked one last time for 37 years. Eventually, the car would be passed down to his son, in which it was then auctioned off for $1 million, bro, almost $1.1 million. I don't know if I mentioned yet, but this car was one of 22. So yes, this Challenger is one of 22 with this spec. He basically had every option in this year Challenger that you can get. But yeah, Godfrey passed away Christmas Eve in 2015. But the legend still lives on in the 2023 Dodge Challenger Black Ghost Hellcat Red Eye.